Most agencies doing 30K a month right now, even 20K a month, will still be doing that same revenue in the next 12 months. Not because the market's dried up, not because paid ads stopped working, and not because their service isn't good enough. It's one structural mistake, and most of them have no idea it's even there. My name is James Manley, and I run an agency called Automate Clients. We build client acquisition systems for over 500 agency owners, coaches, consultants, and we personally booked over 5,000 appointments for our own agency in the last couple of years. And we spent millions upon millions on ad spend across our client base. So when I talk about why agencies plateau, I'm not just making up and theorizing for a video, I'm describing patterns that I've watched repeat hundreds of times. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly where the ceiling is and what's holding the roof up. Let me paint the picture of where most agencies are stuck. You're doing somewhere between 20 to 50K a month. You're good at the work, right? You get client results. You've probably got a small team, or you're at least wearing most of the hats, if not having a few VAs and a few team members helping you. You probably tried running some ads, maybe Facebook, maybe YouTube. You get some leads, some converted, but most didn't. So you're in this weird position where you're really busy, but you're not actually growing, right? You're doing okay, but you're not scaling. Every month feels like you're starting from scratch on the same side. You've closed a client, you lose a client. The revenue goes sideways instead of up. And if that's you, here's what's actually happening. There are 3 specific reasons agencies never break through 50K a month, and they almost always exist together, like a 3-legged stool holding the ceiling in place. Reason 1, you have a lead generation system, not a client acquisition system. Now here's the difference. A lead generation system gets people to raise their hand and say, I'm interested in what you're offering. An ad runs, a form gets filled, a name goes into the CRM. That's the lead gen. That's all most agencies have. Okay, and a client acquisition system is what happens to that lead after they've raised their hand. Okay, how does the lead actually get qualified? What do they see before they book a call? What does the call look like? What happens if they don't close on the first call? Who's running all of this? Most agencies at the 30 to 50K level have invested in the top of the funnel. The ad, the landing page, the form, and then they just blame the leads when they don't close. The leads aren't the problem. The infrastructure after the lead is the problem. Now, reason number 2, the founder is the closer. If you're doing every sales call yourself, you are the bottleneck. You cannot scale a business where you are personally required to close every single client. Your time is finite. Your energy is finite. And every hour you spend on a sales call is an hour you're not spending on delivery, operations, or strategy. We've worked with agencies at 40K, 50K a month where the founder's doing 20 hours a week just on the calls. They're good at it, right? They close at a high rate, but there's no version of that business that gets to 100K a month without breaking the founder, because the math simply does not work. The agencies that scale past 50K a month have made one transition. They've hired commission-only closers who own the sales process. The founder sets the strategy, does the training, monitors the calls, but it's not on every call. That one shift alone is often worth 20 to 30K extra in monthly recurring revenue. Now, reason number 3, the offer isn't actually built for scale. It's built for the founder. Most agency offers are built around what the founder is good at delivering, which makes sense at the start, right? You're going to do stuff because you believe in that process. But at scale, you can't deliver everything yourself, and you can't easily hand your service to a team if it's not systematized and productized. The agencies at scale have offers with clear scope, clear deliverables, and clear results. Not we do social media management, but instead we install a paid ads client acquisition system that books you 20 qualified sales calls per month within 60 days, or you don't pay. That offer is specific, it's outcome driven, it's scalable because the result is defined, and the process to get there is documented. Vague offers create vague results create vague referrals, and vague referrals create inconsistent revenue. So here's the summary of what I'm going through right now. The agencies that never break 50K aren't missing a better ad, they're missing a system. They have lead generation where they need client acquisition infrastructure instead. They have a founder on every sales call where they actually need a sales team instead. They have a personality-based offer where they need a productized service instead. Fix all 3 of those and the 50K a month becomes the floor, not the ceiling. So if you want me to look at that specific situation that may be happening in your business, the funnel, the offers, the sales process, and tell you exactly where the ceiling is in your own business, the link to apply is in the description. We'll do a full audit before we ever talk about working together. So that's where we're going to start. We don't have a clue. You could have the best agency or the best business in the world. So if you're interested, click the link down below and I'll see you in the next one.